Hi, I'm Reverend Crystal from I Do Wedding Officiant Prep Program, and I have a question for you. Do you offer prayer in your marriage ceremonies? I know a lot of us that are ministers are pretty much comfortable with prayer because that's the theology that we're brought up with. We are used to praying in church and praying with our congregants who came to us. But for those of us who may have been ordained online, it's not something that we are necessarily trained in or comfortable with. Yet you may have couples that would like to have a prayer in a ceremony and you don't know how. So I wanted to offer you just a couple of ideas and a little bit of background around why I think I know what I'm talking about. So for 7 years, I worked for Silent Unity. That meant that I prayed with up to 80 people a day. It was usually around 40, 50 people a day. But Silent Unity is the world's oldest prayer ministry, and it is part of the theology that I belong to, which is the Unity School of Practical Christianity. It is about affirmative prayer, not about supplication. But prayer, when I offer a couple the option of whether they would like to have prayer or not in their ceremony, I explain to them that it is an affirmative gathering together of everybody's energy to marvel at the wonder and the power of their love, to really appreciate what they have found, and to really set them out into their marriage with all of our support. So it's not like a come to Jesus kind of prayer, which is fine for some people. So having said that, another thing that prayer can do in a ceremony is that if you have a couple who is not religious and yet their family is religious, offering a prayer is a way to bridge the gap between where the couple is coming from and where their family is coming from. So you may have more religious terminology in the prayer that you offer. So I have a segment in the Ready, Willing, and Able Officiant Prep Program that really deals with prayer. It has examples of prayers that a person can adapt to their own use. But I also talk about the process of putting together a prayer and helping an officiant feel comfortable with prayer, or just saying, this is not my thing, but you can ask someone else. I would love to have you ask someone else in your family who is comfortable with prayer to offer it during the wedding ceremony. So I hope that that's helpful for you. I would love to hear what you do in your wedding ceremonies. So hit reply, leave a comment below. I would love to have a conversation with you about where you are on the issue of prayer. So thank you for listening. I'm going to also leave a link that you can find out more about the Ready, Willing, and Able Officiant Prep Program. It's especially designed for new officiants to help them get comfortable with leading a ceremony and putting together a ceremony. So thanks for listening. Again, this is Reverend Crystal from I Do Wedding Officiant Prep Program, and it's good to hear from you. Take care. Bye.